Monster Hunter Wilds large monster tier list. It's time. I've had a little over 50 hours in this game played. Hunter rank 100. I just hit it a few days ago. Fought all these bosses a few times, with the exception of one or two. And let's just get into it. We're going off of vibes. There's no fucking criteria today. Fuck it. All right. Starting off with Chatacabra. Solid. I mean, he's honestly, I think he's an easier intro boss and a better intro boss than Great Jaggers. Really, it's just his slams that you have to watch out for, and they're really telegraphed. And his gimmick is like he kind of like digs out of the ground, makes his arms really hard, but hard. Anyways, fuck it. Queematris, or I like to say Queefmatris. I think it's solid. I mean, there's nothing I really hate or love about this boss. It's kind of like a off-brand Glavenus where the tail spins and shit, and you can cut the tail off. Other than that, I mean, it's like a fire, whatever bullshit. Lala Barina. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna like default to normal. Like let's start getting a little exotic here, Clay. I like Lala Barina. No, no, fuck no. No, okay. We'll go solid for Lala Brina. Fuck it. She has like the paralysis. She has like the little twitchy shit. It's kind of an interesting gimmick, but I don't think there's anything special. Unique boss design though, kind of like spider paralysis. Looks like a rose. This is Conga Lala. Great boss, dude. The fact that he just turns like, look at this. It looks like he's shitting on you right now in this little icon. He does just 180s and shits on you is fucking hilarious. He's just like a crackhead monkey, and he also like spits up shit too. I don't know. It's just funny. It's fun. The knockoff Dune Worm. What's this guy's name? Balahara. He's solid. I like how like this fight in the story introduces you to like the arena mechanics when he climbs up there. It's pretty cool. He like jizzes water on you out of his mouth. I don't know. I like the concept of the boss. Like for the sand, you gotta have like in Monster Hunter World, it was Diablos that kind of like dug underground, but in this game, it's Balahara. Base Doshigama. I honestly don't like regular Doshigama at all. I mean, I think it's just like it's kind of a big test early on of how good you are, but it's not as fun as Anjanath. Okay, for some reason, since we're on the topic, I love Guardian Doshigama. I don't know why. It just looks way cooler, and the boss fight feels more epic. He has more like rewarding moves, I guess, even though it's largely the same move set. Just a big disconnect here. I don't know. He just like sits on his hind legs the entire time. It's weird. And really, all you have to do is just sit on either left or right side of him to just dodge his attacks. I assume this is Uthduna. I'll put Uthduna in the good tier. I mean, probably no, actually, not my least favorite of the Apex monsters, but not the best Apex monster. The gimmick is kind of like the armor on the back, and once you break it, kind of like weak. I don't know. I mean, it's just water. It's kind of like Namiel, really, which is why I kind of like it. Not as good as Namiel, obviously. Rampampolo. I just don't like how this guy fucking looks. He looks like a fucking plague doctor. Like, look at his ass. He just like sticks his ass in the ground and then shits up water. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't even know what he is. Is he a bug? Is he a wyvern? What the fuck is he? Okay, but he looks like the plague doctor. It's kind of funny. Ray Dow, my favorite boss in the game. Okay, so Apex monster of the Windward Plains. Is it called the Windward Plains? Whatever, the desert area. And is the Windward Plains from Monster Hunter World? Am I getting that backwards? Anyway, the desert boss Apex. I like how like the weather gets all lightning, striky, and thunder and stuff. And he has like the attacks where he flies up and like swipes his wings. And then he's got the fucking laser beam attack, which is so fucking funny when like there's a turf war and he just laser beams another monster. It cracks me up every fucking time. Just Nursilla. Nursilla I think is solid. I think she's about the same as Lala Brina. She has like her minions the first time you fight her. Spider Boss, I think she has sleep, which is kind of annoying. Honestly, she'd probably be higher if there was no sleep. But other than that, yeah, Spider Boss. Hirabami, I'm gonna say a chore. So if you have dung pods, it's not really a chore. It's just stupid that you have to fucking shoot him every time. Other than that, Hirabami's just a fucking punching bag. Like I have really no reason to fight him. He's basically just a small monster that's big. I mean, I have literally zero struggles with him because you just beat the fuck out of him on his tail, and then he falls down, and you just beat the fuck out of his head, and the fight takes like 4 minutes. Still fucking stupid. Cool idea though, with like a serpent that flies. looks cool, but in actually fighting him, not that cool. I think he's good. Ajakron or Ajakaran, I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's kind of like a combination between Brachydios and Rajang almost, where he's like super aggressive and does slams and stuff, but he has like explosions too, like Brachydios. So I kind of like him actually. Um, I love his like giant slam attack where he like fucking 360s like a coke head and then slams down on you. It's fucking hilarious. Is this new Udra? Yeah, because that's Zuwu. So new Udra, I'm gonna say below average. I was honestly underwhelmed with new Udra. It's an Apex monster, obviously, so it should be good. But I don't know. There's really like no flow pattern. It just kind of like just spins and swings the tentacles, and has like the one like giant jumping attack. I honestly, for an octopus boss, I'm not a huge fan. It could have been cool, and it's like the flaming octopus, whatever, cool. Epic scenery when you first fight him, but Guardian Rathalos, I really like what they did with the Guardian monsters in this game. Um, like the little wyvern milk. That's such a fucking funny name for it. But his one attack is a pain in the ass. His like giant slam thing. That thing claps me every time. I mistime it. But other than that, he's basically a standard Rathalos. He's got the spinning fire attack, the claw attacks, everything in between. So it's really like I think a better version of just regular Rathalos. And while we're on the topic, regular Rathalos, solid. I mean, he's the same in every game. So just the staple like fire dragon boss. Ooh, Jin Dahad. I'm gonna say solid. I honestly like the first time like. So this is kind of like a Fatalis or like not Xeno'jiiva. What's another one? It's like Fatalis, I guess. It's no Fatalis, but somewhere where like the environment and it's like stage by stage, obviously like very drawn out and played out. And it's solid. I mean, actually, I'm gonna bump it up a tier because the first time I fought it, I didn't really like it. But now that I go back and fight it again and understand, like you have to shoot the icicles down to use as cover for the nuke attack. Honestly, kind of fun. And he's just a big ass slow motherfucker that just does slams. But whatever. Even Ogadauron, I think he's solid. He's probably my least favorite of the Guardian ones, other than one we'll get to. But he's not bad. He's not a chore. He's not hard. He's not. I mean, he's just there really. It's Ogadauron. I mean. Zuwu, I think, is honestly better than New Udra. I feel like he has cooler attacks almost. Like he kind of like lasers out his tentacles and then has the giant thing where he like shows you his pussy and then or his octopussy and just launches forward. I don't know. I like him better. I'll put Guardian Arkveld and Arkveld in the same tier. I mean, they're not like the same boss, obviously. This one you fight at the end of like low rank, I believe, and this one you fight in high rank. But Arkveld, great final boss in this game. To be honest, like, I don't know, like his basically his giant like wings are his weak point, and he looks cool. Scenery's epic. When he gets like enraged, he fucking like balls up and then just slams his lashes down, whips you in the asshole. It's kind of hot. No, great final boss. Zoshia, I mean, it's like the final boss in high rank, right? Like the story, I think, or maybe it's low rank. I don't know, but he's really cool. Like I really wish he had a bigger part. You could fight him more than once, other than like the optional quest, because like he basically he's like reverse Michael Jackson. He starts white and turns black. I don't know. That's the gimmick. Like you have to get him weak, and then you break his part, and but he can regenerate it, which is cool. I think if they like do more with him, then he'll be probably bumped up a tier or two. This motherfucker, I don't remember his name. Hang on. Let's cheat here. It's not Mitsune. Yankutu. I think it's Yankutu. I think that's his name. I don't know. He just fucking runs forward and just like he goes, sprays his fire on you. Like that's pretty much his attack pattern. That's it. You fight him. He's like the first high rank guy you fight, but whatever. Gypsaros. I'm gonna put him up. He has some unique mechanics. I mean, he like plays dead towards the end of his fight. That's kind of funny. He has a poison. He's kind of like a Pookie combined with Tidiyaku. Because he's got the flashbang on his head. Pretty fun. Raytheon, I think he's the same as in like any other Monster Hunter game, to be honest. They don't really change him. Poison tail, flies around, so I change her. Yeah, just the green dragon. A few fire attacks too. Solid boss. Fulgur Anjanath. I'm kind of copping out here, but he's okay. I mean, he's not like regular Anjanath was just such an experience in Monster Hunter World, but the fact that you fight him so late in the game, I mean, he's got some really fucking cool attacks. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, he's regular Anjanath late in the game, and it's not that bad. Gravios, fuck him, dude. He is probably my least favorite boss in this game. He's just a fucking giant flying turtle dude that shits out poison and cum and what I don't even know. Because I remember I saw like the question marks on my map and I like saw him and I was like doing another fight and I was like, okay, I'll do that later. Did it later. Fucking terrible experience. I do not have fun fighting this guy a single time. He's like the opposite of Hirabami in the fact that like he doesn't look that cool. He's just a giant ball of like flab. I don't even know, and he just flies around like spews fire and I don't know. His fight takes longer than you'd think it would. I mean, you just go ham on his stomach, but still. And Hirabami like looks really fucking cool in his impacts, but like takes 2 seconds. So Blengonga, Blendengonga, something along those lines. Whatever. Don't fault me for my presentation, or pronunciation. I think he's good. I mean, he's a step down from Conga Lala. Don't get me wrong, but he's like the coked up snow version of him. He's like the abominable snowman. He's pretty fun. His attack where he's like forward and then he just like moves his ass backwards and he is pretty fucking funny. I just like bosses that are designed like that, with the fat fucking cheeks. Anyways, Gore Magala. I hate Gore Magala. It's a fucking chore, dude. Like all the attack, like number one, always flying around, like never on the ground. So it's hard to find like windows. I know, get good, but it's just not fun when they fly around like that. It's unfun. This is not like a difficulty thing, but it is a hard boss because like there's a lot of AOE attacks and frenzy. Like it's not easy, but that's not why I don't like it. I don't like it because it's not a fun fight. Okay, yeah, I think these are my top top three, I guess. So we kind of have a normal distribution going here, but yeah, there were about the same amount of monsters in this game as there were in Monster Hunter World. So I'm curious to see what else they're gonna add. I'm excited. So that's all I got. Peace.